President Trump recently launched a project to make the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool behind me look bluer. But take a look. It's actually now looking very green. And now park workers are dumping chemicals into it to try and clear the algae bloom that has returned despite recent renovations. You can also hear them vacuuming it up behind me. I'm Lauren James with Mo News, and this is where I go on my daily runs. The $14 million repair project on the century-old pool was part of President Trump's plan to spruce up our nation's capital before the 250th birthday.
This place was a disgusting place. Our country is about beauty, cleanliness, safety, great people, not a filthy capital.
Trump's project coated the pool's concrete floor with dark blue waterproofing materials to fix leaks. They also installed a nano bubbler, and that was meant to destroy the algae. It just got done earlier this month, and in the week after construction, the pool was briefly looking bluer. But now the algae is back. So you can see workers have been trying to clear it, and on Tuesday they were photographed carrying bottles of hydrogen peroxide to dump into the pool. Now the project has also faced criticism for the costs. The Trump administration used no-bid contractors for the work, handpicking vendors without going through a competitive bidding process. Now the algae's quick return raises questions about whether taxpayers got what they paid for.
Oh man, take a look at this. The reflecting pool's green.
What?
Wait, what's supposed to be completely
Black.
Black.
Yeah. There's algae in here.
What?
Again. I feel like it's sabotage.
Yeah, me too.
That wouldn't shock me either.
Me neither.
Why is this? So something happened.
They're pumping something into this.
What is it? Nanobots.
I don't know if it's air.
That's the COVID vaccine,
And what
I
a
think.
shame. Is it nefarious?
No.
I tend to think so.
I know.
You wouldn't have so much algae that you see in here. You would not have that quick unless somebody did something. I'm telling you.
It's not a cult, okay? Stop saying that it's a cult. This guy, every time this guy fails at doing something, which is every single day of our fucking lives, you people come up with a full conspiracy, invent an entire scenario to explain, no, he didn't fail. It must be sabotage. People must have conspired to dump algae in a stagnant pond without being noticed in the middle of Washington, D.C. Or according to you and your assertion in that video, they're just pumping it in. They have they have permits to do this, apparently, according to you. Your own conspiracy doesn't make any sense. Or, what is more likely? This guy spent $14 million of your American taxpayer dollars on a thing, gave a no-bid contract to somebody who takes care of his pool in Mar-a-Lago, and they did a bad job. What do you think is more likely in that scenario? You unhinged weirdo.
Americans are furious after Trump spending this huge amount of money to change the swimming pool into bluish. He wanted the blue color.
Trump flushed $14 million taxpayer dollars down the toilet with his reflecting pool. The algae's back already.
Hey guys, so right now we're at the Lincoln Memorial Reflecting Pool, which just got a $14 million makeover from Trump to make the water more blue. And as you can see, construction just happened and it is very, very green. So not really sure what all of that money in construction was for, but apparently the bottom of the basin was painted a paint color that was American flag blue to make everything look more blue and get rid of the algae, and it was supposed to look cleaner. But the funny thing is, after the renovation was finished and the water started coming back in, workers were already finding and clearing out more algae. And as you can see, it is very green. So that was kind of pointless. And of course, this project went way over budget. Trump was like bragging about how it would only cost $1.5 million to $2 million, but it actually cost closer to $14 million of taxpayer money. And this all started because one of Trump's friends from Germany came to visit. And I guess they were walking around the area and this friend was like, oh,
President Trump just finished his $14 million project on the Lincoln Memorial Reflecting Pool to make the water... Are you saying blue? Okay. He was trying to make the water American flag blue, but due to algae growth, it's now a bright green. Take a look. This is real. Yeah, Trump was going for Avatar, and he ended up with Shrek. And I'm worried, because Trump said if he can't turn the water blue, he's going to turn the American flag green. That's what he's going to make. It's not good right now. The reflecting pool is changing colors more often than Trump's hand. It's interesting.
Hey!
Yeah. Well, in an effort to fix the issue earlier today, the National Park Service was seen dumping hydrogen peroxide into the pool. This is real. Take a look at this. Yeah, not a big deal. They only need to pour in 80,000 gallons of peroxide every 24 hours. No big deal. We got this. We got this. Right after that, a pigeon landed in the pool and came out looking like a dove. It was beautiful. Well, some big political news. The U.S. and Iran announced that they reached a deal to extend the ceasefire for 60 days and open the Strait of Hormuz. The ceasefire will be signed on Friday, but Trump said he might not attend. Yeah. It's sort of like the Don Jr. wedding of peace deals, I guess.
Hello and good afternoon. Listen. Yesterday was a lot. I got a little angry yesterday. So, anywho, that's not what I want to talk about. So, y'all have heard about this whole reflecting pool drama, right? Okay, so we know that the original cost was only supposed to be about 1.5 million. Okay? But then Sid gave a no bid contract to somebody that was over $14 million to paint the bottom of the reflecting pool flag blue. So tell me why they're now putting hydrogen peroxide in the reflecting pool because of all the damn algae. I swear to God, when I tell you everything that man touches turns to shit, it is not an understatement. Cause what you mean? What you mean you paid somebody over $14 million to put in a filtration system? And now it's full of algae. And y'all out here pouring industrial strength hydrogen peroxide to kill the algae. Y'all may as well get some Tilex. It's a Clorox. I remember one time I was supposed to clean the bathrooms and I poured bleach and ammonia in the toilet. And almost died from an asthma attack. I don't even know why. That just unlocked a memory. That's what they need to do to the reflecting pool. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Okay.
Why is the reflecting pool here in Washington, D.C. turned green? It's full of this stuff, algae. Days after it was refilled with water. The pool just had a $14 million revamp at the request of President Trump. This included having the bottom painted dark blue. Some have claimed the algae has been caused by the pool's colour change, making it absorb more heat. Others even claim it's the result of sabotage. But the experts we spoke to pointed to a more likely cause. They said it was probably the result of the perfect conditions for algae to grow at this time of year. Lots of sunshine and warm weather. And this isn't new. The pool has had an algae problem for decades and has undergone renovations in the past. Trump ordered the latest revamp last year, claiming the pool had been left in poor condition by President Biden. The Trump administration says the latest problem is because of a buildup of algae in the pipes during the renovations, and it'll be gone soon. Workers have been cleaning the pool, including pouring in a bleaching and disinfectant chemical. Experts say while this could kill the algae, it could also impact wildlife.
It's puke green. I want to puke. This is how ugly it is.
The reflecting pool is back open after President Trump had it painted American flag blue, but it's looking quite green. President Trump originally said the project would cost around $2 million and only take a week to complete. Well, 6 weeks and $14 million later, the pool has an algae problem. What color would you describe the reflecting pool as right now?
Looking at it right there, I mean, greenish. I think all he's doing is painting it, right? There's a lot of plumbing issues. There's a lot of issues with this pool that he's not addressing.
This is puke green. This is not the Patriot blue Donald Trump said it was going to be. This is my first time in DC, and this is not what I wanted to see. I know for a lot of millennials, we're used to the scene in Forrest Gump where Jenny is running through the pool. I would not run through this.
I'm from Delaware. I drove 2.5 hours to show people how beautiful the job he did was. This is the reality. It used to be one of the most beautiful places, one of our country's treasures, and now it's nothing but a green algae mess.
This is a complete waste of money. Like, we have people that are living on the street, people who don't have food. Gas is so expensive right now. This is a complete waste of taxpayer resources.
The Department of Interior says advanced nanobubbling technology has successfully destroyed the algae blooms that have plagued every pool reopening.
The man spent $14 million fixing a pool, painted it blue, thought that would do it, and within 24 hours, algae, Chile, even nature is done with Donald Trump. Let me walk you through the most karma-packed birthday in American history. Okay, so Donald Trump just turned 80 years old, and I need you to understand the universe did not let that slide quietly. Let's start with the reflecting pool. Trump spent $14 million of your taxpayer dollars on it. His big genius fix? Paint the bottom American flag blue. That's it. That was the plan. Not fix the water source. Not upgrade the filtration system. Just paint over it. Honey, that is the entire Trump presidency summarized in one sentence. And what happened within 24 hours of refilling that pool? Algae. A full-on, lush, thriving algae infestation. CNN and the Washington Post caught workers literally scooping it out in a panic because Trump was too embarrassed. His regime's excuse? Oh, it's just residual algae. Residual. You drained it, refilled it from the same dirty water source, and called the result residual. Baby, that's not residual, that's consequences. But wait, because God wasn't finished. Trump threw a UFC fight on the White House lawn for his birthday. And Mother Nature personally RSVP'd with thunderstorms, 9/5, degree heat, mosquitoes, gnats, mayflies, stoneflies, winged beetles, biting black flies, bats, and I need you to hear me, rats. A university entomologist said there's a 100% chance bugs would show up. 100%, not 70, not 80, 100. Dana White said his biggest fear was a holy level of gnats. Sir, holy level. At the White House for the president's birthday. And while all of this is happening on the lawn inside, the walls are caving in. Tucker Carlson, his own guy, his ride or die, went on air and said Trump is the worst negotiator ever. If you announce a deal 38 times and it never happens, you are not a deal maker. Tucker said it, not me. 19 Republicans voted against him. Iran checkmated him and now controls the Strait of Hormuz. A Maggie Haberman expose dropped on his birthday about the White House scrambling to cover up Epstein files. His own Senator John Cornyn of Texas predicted Trump will have the most miserable final 2 years of his life. And his team needed 22 medical specialists to complete his last physical. 22 doctors. Meanwhile, across the world, Omar Artan, the Somali referee Trump banned from the World Cup out of pure racism, was being greeted by thousands of people in the streets of Mogadishu like an actual hero. The man Trump tried to erase became a global symbol of dignity. You cannot make this up. You truly cannot. Algae, gnats, rats, Iran, Tucker, Epstein, 22 doctors, and a hero's welcome for the man he tried to destroy. The universe sent Donald Trump a birthday card. And honey, it said, you played yourself. Follow for more receipts. Drop a ticket in the comments if Mother Nature is your new favorite political activist. Because same.
Algae is back. Exactly. And it's probably never going to go away, regardless of who's president and who's pushing for it. But I like it a little gamey, to be honest with you, and realistic.
The water in this area is very high phosphate, right? And it is prone to algae bloom. And in order to prevent that, you have to treat it like a swimming pool with chemicals, chlorine, etc. And that's not what this pool was designed for.
But I knew they were trying to make it blue. And for me, I think it's an impossible task, having a pool myself. I know what it takes and what an environmental wreck it is to keep dumping those chemicals in the water to keep it blue. So I was kind of relieved, actually, to see that it was sort of a natural green. And I could still see the reflection of the Washington Monument in the pool itself. when you stand at the memorial. So I'm really glad.
Oh, absolutely. It was a 100% waste of funds. I do, however, see that the National Park Service is getting some work today, clearing out the algae.
They might be able to get it blue for the 4th of July, but it won't stay that way. I doubt it. I'm glad they're trying, but honestly, I don't think you can fight Mother Nature. And the nature of this pool, anytime you have an environment that big, that's like cleaning a lake or something else. As long as it doesn't stink, I'm okay. And as long as I can enjoy it and get close, I'm fine with it and happy about it.
$14 million was used to resurface the reflecting pool and paint it a beautiful blue, right? It's already green. So much so they had 4 people from the park services in there scraping it so that way it looks blue again for the UFC fight. It's almost like this administration didn't go through the right steps or talk to any experts on how to properly do this. What a waste.
Shoot, ready, aim. That doesn't sound right, does it? That's kind of how the Trump administration operates sometimes. They take action, then they get ready, and maybe they'll plan a little bit, but by then it's too late. What is it this time? It's that damn reflecting pool, the one he likes to talk about so much, how beautiful he was going to make it, the industrial grade paint that was going to seal it in that American blue. It was going to be beautiful. We saw AI memes all over the place. What color is it today? It's fucking green. Why? Because of the algae, a rapid resurgence of the algae. Now, how in the hell did this happen? Some say it was water that was trapped in the pipes below. They literally pumped in the algae because they didn't address the filtration system. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? Then it's hot as shit, right? DC, we're not even in the hottest part of the summer yet, but DC is notoriously hot and humid in the summer. Those temperatures are going to get worse, and algae blooms thrive in the heat. And then there's the color, the one he's so proud of, that dark American blue, American flag blue. Well, you know, dark colors have a tendency to absorb more sunlight. And as a result, it increases the water temperature. And like we just said, when it gets hotter, the blooms get more and more. You know what I'm talking about. You ever go out and your dad had that black car in the summertime, you went and leaned up against it and it burned the living shit out of you? Or you got into his car with those hot leather black seats, burn the shit out of you? Yeah, because dark colors absorb heat. And he painted the reflecting pool dark American flag blue in the heat of summer in DC. So not only is he addressing this issue today, he will be addressing it for the rest of the summer at least. How could he have not known this? Everybody else did. Because Donald Trump doesn't ask any questions. Shoots first, asks questions later. Shoot, ready, aim. That's his motto. He thrives on getting things done and then moves on to the next thing and then has to come back and fix it. And then he and his supporters say, look at him. That man's busy. He fixed the problem. Yeah, he fixed the problem that he created. Kind of like the Iran war. So your reflecting pool with that beautiful blue bottom that nobody can now see because it's green. Something that Trump should have known, something that if he had asked contractors or planners or somebody, they would have told him. There's a reason why you don't do it that way. But he gave his contract to a buddy who probably didn't want to let him know, right? Increased the cost of the project, paid out millions of dollars only to have the blue, the American flag blue reflecting pool that he thought was so beautiful, that he talked about every fucking day, is now green with algae. Who could have predicted? Everybody. except for Donald Trump.
Tell me what you think down in the comment. Do you think it was right for Donald Trump to spend this huge amount of money on the swimming pool?
Thank you for watching Great Minds Blacks.